I've started quilting my Lone Star this evening. I was waiting for my backing and my batting to come, which it has. I've chosen a black batting for this because sometimes if a white warm and natural, warm and plush, sometimes if when you're stitching, the white batting might tiny little pinpricks of white could beard through in your quilting stitches. So I chose a black batting. I'm not going to show you the backing. That's going to be a surprise. You've seen most of this. You've seen most of my quilt. I'm choosing to quilt each star point in the colorway thread. So I've just done my orange star point in an orange thread. I'm actually using connecting threads, cotton thread. I was experimenting, if you remember, with quite a few bits of thread for my new machine, my Juki, and I've come. This experiment is my connecting threads, as you can see there, the blue that I'm going to be quilting. Connecting threads, 100% cotton thread. That blue, that pretty teal blue, is going to be quilting the blue star. I've already done, as you can see, I've already done the purple with like a lavender connecting threads thread. I have to stitch along the outside of the star. I will do that in a black straight stitch to make it really lovely and flat. So when I'm done the quilting of the points, I'll come along and I'll stitch here, and then I'll use my feather stencil and I'll stitch in each corner here, as I was saying to you. People were asking me all the time, how in the world do you make these large quilts on your home sewing machine? Actually, this, as you know, is my new sewing machine. This is a Juki. It's called a mini. But having said that, the actual throat or harp or whatever it's called, top to bottom, side to side, is not all that small. It is a quilting machine. It's a small industrial domestic machine, but I'm finding it almost very easy. Now, the center of this quilt is obviously my white star right here. That is the center. And I'll obviously be quilting that in bright white thread. But I always start quilting from the center
on out. And this quilt is, I think, I'm not quite sure, 80 inches square or something. So you only have to get 40 inches in there. And it really, with a bunch of scrunching and smushing, it really is not very difficult. I've quilted king size quilts. Yeah, your shoulders hurt and everything, but and also you don't have to. You're not, obviously, as beginners, you're not going to be doing free motion quilting, which is I've chosen here to do this sort of like this oval shape. Now, I did not quilt on the seam lines. I did not quilt in the ditch, so that you have that little bit of relief. But an advanced beginner, as I was saying with this iron-on interfacing from Quilt Smart, could actually start in the middle and sew along that quilt line, along that stitch seam line, and just in a grid, so straight lines, straight lines, straight lines, and that it could be quilted. Again, I'm free motion quilting it, and so I get the curved look. But you could quilt this fairly easily, and if you didn't put the outside borders, as you saw, you could just end the star and make the star here. I chose to add the borders, as you know. I chose. Oh, there's my black and white stripe at the top. So I'm working from the inside out on my juki. I will be using, hopefully, the variegated thread that I have coming for these, the setting triangles here, and the corner blocks, and my borders. But I just got the backing and the batting, and I wanted to jump in and just start. And my machine, after much trial and error, is stitching beautifully with this thread. I'm using connecting threads 40 weight in the top, and a Aurifil 50 weight in the bottom. I will be showing you the back stitching quality when I show you the backing. It's stitching up beautifully. This is the connecting threads thread. I'm really quite thrilled with the way this is turning out on my Saturday evening. So I just wanted to share that with you. You've seen me pin baste it, and it'll take me a few days to do it, to get it done. But I was all anxious. Again, I'm going to be color. I'm going to be doing. It's the purple, the orange. I'll be using the blue thread, the green, the yellow, and a red and a pink, hot pink, and a red thread in these, and then of course the white in the white center. So I just wanted to share you my progress of my Lone Star. I'm getting to quilting it. It's coming alive. Quilt comes alive when you start to quilt it. It looks flat. It looks lovely, but it just comes alive when you start to quilt it. You bring some life into it. So just wanted to share that with you folks. All right, have a lovely evening. Bye.